Okay. Thank you guys for coming. This is the first demo for our Simba project, and these are going to be our judges. Abdi from our project Adult, he's a web developer, he's Ghana, a project lead, and Mike, a mobile developer from Adult. So yeah, you already know the rules. Without further ado, we can start. Right? Okay. So there is already a list prepared. So whenever I call your name, you're going to come to the stage, and then you're going to start presenting. That's how we're going to do it. So the first person is Taylor. When you come to the stage. Oh, who's the second one? The last. You don't really. Okay. Just use your normal. About Okay. So we have already discussed about this, but everyone is going to have 7 minutes to showcase their projects, and after you finish, there's going to be 3 minutes of Q&A. The judges are going to ask you questions about your projects, so feel free to to answer them. And if you have any kind of uh, difficulties, you can try to explain to the judges, and they are going to be understanding. So everything is clear, right? Okay. So Taylor, you can. Take this.
So, hi everyone. My name is Taylor, and I'm going to be presenting my project. So, this is the landing page of my project. So you can see that we have this um, beautiful hero section, and there are different categories. We can see that we have different categories of products. You can quick view the product without entering the without trying to see the full details. And if you want to, you can view full details. Yeah, as you can see, you can also view the full details. You can share it on WhatsApp, on Facebook, and so on these different social media. So you can also add to the cart. You can also add to the cart. So a very good feature that I added is let me add this item. This one. Let me use this one. Okay, based on the requirements that we were given, what we have been given, under 2,500, there should be no way to place an order. Like you can't place an order below 2,500. So you can see that here, you can see the progress bar is red. So when I add, let's say, you can see that this product is only 600. If I add up to three um, up to 300, you can see that there is now a way to proceed to the checkout. But at 2004, you can see that there is no way to proceed to the checkout. Now, if you continue adding, the other feature I added is that when you reach 60,000 random funds of order, you receive a free delivery. Like the delivery is free and you don't pay, yeah, the the delivery free. So let's just add, and you can see that the progress bar is changing the color until we reach 60,000. That's when you can proceed to the checkout. All right, so proceed to the checkout. So the other thing is that um, to avoid repeating, like entering the address again and again, I tried to, like when you want to make an order, there is a way to enter a default address. So that address is going to be used for your future orders. So that whenever you want to make an order, you can directly use that default address. So enter enter a different address. So the first thing you need to do is to select the province, Kigali, and then the district. Okay, I'm going to choose Remera, and for the address, um, let me just say this, maybe, and near the green gate. All right, same thing for the telephone number. Nice. As you can know, as you can notice it, there is no way to proceed to the checkout without logging in. So you have first to log in. If you want to, you can use an email address and the password, or you can continue with Google. So I decide to register using an email address. So let me just fill this quickly. Okay, now I can log in. All right. So you can now proceed with your checkout. Now you have already entered your information, and another thing is the system automatically selects the branch which is near the nearest branch to you. So you can see that here I selected Remera, and you can see that the nearest branch which is closer to me is Kisimenti, based on the map. So you can see different branches, and the nearest one is Kisimenti, which is here, only 500 meters by road. So if you place the order, okay, they say that some items are out of stock at the selected branch. So this is an edge case. In case the nearest branch, the branch which is close to you is out of the item you're looking for, that means you will have to choose the other branch. So in the future, some future improvements that I will do is to, if the nearest branch doesn't have it, it will check for the second closest nearest branch. So yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Taylor. Uh, so this time is going to be 3 minutes of Q&A from the judges. Okay, Taylor. So it was a good presentation. I like the feel and look of the product. But yeah, I have a couple of questions, specifically on the checkout journey, because it was cut off. Can you do it again? Yeah. Redo the steps. So let's say I'm going to add these products. Let me use this one. Okay, so here the product is 2,500 plus, so 3,000. That means we can proceed to the checkout. But we can or we can't. We can. We can. Yes, we can proceed to the checkout. If it is under 25, we can't. Under what? Under 2,500. Why? Because that was the requirement. Oh, okay. Give it. Okay, continue. So you can add as more items as you want. Let's say I add 8 items. So proceed to the checkout. Okay, here you can see that we have the option to choose either delivery or pickup. You can either choose delivery or pickup. For me, I'll choose pickup. And then you have to enter the address. Um, I choose delivery. I'm going to do it both delivery. So the province, Italy, district, Gasabo, and let me choose Kimihuro. Okay, you can decide to save this address to your profile. And as it is the first address, this address is going to
automatically be the default one. So next time you don't need to enter it again. Same thing for the telephone number. Um, so this is it. You can see that the first thing, you can see that now the closest branch based on the address that we entered is now Simba Kigali Heights. If you know Kimurura, the place, you can really tell that this is the nearest branch compared to the one here at Kisimento or Gishu. And also there is this feature I didn't talk about it, but it is the delivery fee. It actually approximates the delivery fee based on the distance between you, the address you entered, and
Can you keep place order? All right. Okay. So basically, you don't see checkout page. This is the final journey. Yeah. All right. That was my first question. My second question is, so on the stocks, where do you get the stocks from?
the stock. Okay. So we have been given a data set of different stocks. So that is I use the data set for the
Right. How do you know which stock is which branch? Like, is there?
okay. So all the branches have the same number of products initially. So there is a product that can be out of stock at a certain branch, and it won't be the same at a different branch. So the different stock level differs as orders are being made at those different branches.
Right. So that means you have all those stocks in your database,
Yeah,
categorized in different branches.
yeah.
Right. That was my question.
Yeah, I mean, you have to so you look at your AI test. Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. So you can see that I said that I want milk for no more than 2K, and you can see the result. You can see this one is 16800. That's very nice. Can you try the breakfast products? Breakfast, yeah, breakfast products. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I don't think my AI is has enough context to be able to handle that query. So I'm asking that question because there's a duplicate products on the product list. Um, the other my other question is on the chatbot. Can you like ask any question on the chat? So I'm noticing that it only allows you to write one character at a time. Yeah, I think yes, having this issue. Thank you. Yeah, well,
All right. So, do we have so this is basically the view of the buyer, right?
yeah,
The buyer from buyer side,
yeah.
right? So, do we have other roles that you have added to this?
Yeah.
Can you tell me? It's okay if you don't show.
If I can tell you what that and looks like. Okay, so there is an admin and which who like the admin can manage users, inventories. They can also see the logs, everything the users are doing, or the branch managers, the staff managers, things like that. So basically, they have full access over the system. There is also a branch manager and a staff manager. A manager is like the head of the branch, and the staff manager are like the employees of the branch. So the hierarchy is like there is a staff manager for a certain branch, and then the branch manager, and then the admin who's at the top. It's like the root in Linux.
All right. Okay. So the admin, let's say the admin. Okay. Let's say there are two buyers and they ordered the same product. How does your system differentiate those two orders?
How?
There are two buyers. They ordered the same product. Let's say their location is the same. How does your system differentiate those two orders?
Okay, so the thing is, let's say for example you selected pickup, right? When you place an order, the system is going to look for the stuff which is let me say free, because there are many there are many let me call them employees. I can say like that there are many employees, and each one is performing a certain is preparing a certain order. So if you have the same order, two people are ordering the same thing. The first order can go to one person, one staff, and the other order can go to the other team. And those two orders are going to be prepared. And yeah, basically that
How
was.
do you make sure that it goes to different stuff? As a
Sorry?
developer, how do you make sure this order, there two orders, right? They go different ways to
Uh,
different stuff.
okay, so there is actually a status feature. Like there is a feature that tells the branch manager um, what staff team is available. So if, for example, I assign you a task to prepare a certain order, you are no longer available. So you're not free. You are, working on a certain order. In that case, I won't assign you another order. I will give it to a different team. So bas- basically, that's how it works.
Okay. Can you explain how this application works behind the scene?
And the thing,
Yeah,
um, can you be more specific? The codes.
maybe front end, back end, that sort of.
Okay. So the front end. This is Next GS,
Mm-hmm.
the framework. So the backend is Node.js with Express, and for the backend I used Superbase, the cloud one. That is the one I used. Okay, so for the deployment, I used Vercel for the front end and Render for the backend. So yeah,
What about its responsiveness?
responsiveness. Okay, let me just show you how the mobile design looks like. Actually, I spent much more time working on the mobile version because I believe this app will, this system will mostly be used by
Right.
mobile, by phones. So this is how the mobile looks like. So can see here the orders that you have made so far. This is your account. You can see that this is your profile information. You can edit them. You can see that the first address that we entered is considered to be a default one. You can choose to add a different address. Same thing for the phone number. You can choose to add a new phone number, and it's going to be considered default at the checkout process. So the checkout will be easy. You just be clicking next, next, next. So here you can see the preferences. You can choose dark mode or white mode. You can decide to choose the language, those kinds of things. So also here there are different pages like the contact us page, to text the branch. There are also frequently asked questions. So yeah, pretty much that's how the mobile version looks like.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor. Okay. Okay, so I think the time that we're giving for Q&A is a bit short. So why don't we make it 10 minutes of Q&A and 10 minutes of presentation, right? That's okay with everyone, right? Okay. So, Miski, who's the next person? Yeah. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Good morning. Uh, as you can see, this is my Simba project. So I'm going to try to go quickly on the features. So once the user lands here, he can decide to shop now, choose the category he likes, like baby products, and then view the products. If he is interested, he can add it to the cart, add more items, or he could just scroll down. Sorry, the fetching is slow because the super base. Sorry for this inconvenience. Okay, I'm going to use one Google account for the user and another one for the manager, so that we can also see what happens on the manager side. So this was actually the manager side, where you can see the inventory of your branch. You could edit it, save the
save the
changes.
change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Sorry,
Sorry.
clear the
Clear the
cache.
cache.
Okay, thank you. So
So
this
this
is
is
the
the
landing
landing
page.
page.
As
As
I
I
was
was
saying,
saying,
oh,
oh,
uh, so I
so I
was
was
saying
saying
the
the
user
user
could
could
browse
browse
through
the
categories,
categories,
select
select
which
which
one
one
he
he likes,
likes, like
like
baby
dairy
products,
products,
um,
um,
the connection is slow. So view
view
the
the
item,
item,
add
add
it
it
to the
to the
cart.
cart.
Also,
Also,
there
there
is a
is a
price
price
filter
filter
here.
here.
If
If
he
he
doesn't
doesn't
have
have
enough
enough
money,
money,
he
he
is
is
just
just
looking
looking
for a
for a
toy
toy
of
of
like
like
under
under
10,000,
10,000,
then the
the
product will
products
be
will be
filtered
filtered
and
and
there
there
will
will
only
only
be
be
products
products
below
below
10k.
10K.
We
We
can
can
also
also
edit
edit
the
the
lower
lower
boundary
boundary
if we
if we
want
want
products
products
above
above
5k.
5K.
So product
Products
between
between
5k
5K
and
and
10k
10K
with
with
this
this
price
price
filter.
filter.
And
And
also
also
in
in
Rwanda,
Rwanda,
there
there
are
are
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
foreigners,
foreigners,
so
so
it
it
is
is
hard
hard
for
for
everyone
everyone
to
to
understand
understand
really
really
Rwandan
Rwandan
this
this
currency.
currency.
So you
So you
could
could
also
also
switch
switch
here
here
to
to
dollars
dollars
and
and
see
see
how
how
it
it
will
will
do,
do,
just
just
to
to
make
make
you
you
understand
understand
the
the
price
price
of
of
the
the
thing.
thing.
Or
Or
you
you
could
could just
just scroll
scroll
down
down
here
here
to
to
different
different
categories.
categories.
If
If
you
you
are
are
interested,
interested,
you
you
view
view
them
them
all,
all,
you
you
try
try
to
to
purchase
purchase
some,
some,
or
or
there,
there
or you
or
ask
ask
a few
a few
questions
questions
here
here
with
with
this
this
bot.
bot.
Like
Like
let's
let's
say
say
in
in
French
French
because
because
this
this
website
website
supports
supports
also
also.
French. Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
looks
look,
like there's an
an
issue
issue
with
with
it.
it.
So in
So
this
in
case,
this
you
you
could
could
use
use
the
the
search
search
bar.
bar. Is
For
for example,
example,
if you
if
are
you are
looking
looking
for
for
a
a breakfast,
breakfast,
you could
you could
just
just
write
write
breakfast.
breakfast.
You say
You say
could say
say
milk and
and
bread
bread
for
for
breakfast.
breakfast.
For
For
breakfast.
breakfast.
Then you will have only milk products and bread products appearing. So let's see the checkout process. We have, let's add some more items to our cart. Let's add this one. Let's say we add three of it, and we are done shopping. We want to proceed to the checkout. So we'll have to pick up the branch, of course. You have a Google map. If it is relevant to you, you can try and explore. But let's choose this one. Then proceed to checkout. You have to log in, of course. So let me log in quickly. Then now we're going to proceed. Two options, delivery or pickup. I try to keep it simple, not to overwhelm the user with too much information. So let's choose delivery. You put some information like a phone number and some details about the delivery, like the place. And you could also place a link, a Google Map link, or just use your current location by clicking here. So this will give you your current location. And finally, yes, as you saw, the price was in dollar. But when you want to pay it in another currency, because here in Rwanda, all transactions are in this currency. The dollar was just to help the user to understand the prices. Now you could download an invoice, and after that you are redirected to your orders, and you can see that your order was placed with details, and it is waiting for confirmation. So once you have placed your order,
My first question is, how do you implement the search functionality, the AI search functionality?
I use a Google Media.
So how do you feed the data?
Sorry?
How do you feed the data to the AI? How do you implement from the technical side?
I have not really checked, that's why I can just answer the question, like photographs or some verses, images, but not complex questions really.
Not directly related to the product. How do you like? How does the AI works? The AI software.
The research tool, it just looks at the reviews of the product, and depending on the question, if you ask for me, it will map the originality of the product,
Product that
they are having the label, like that.
okay. My second question is, could you show us the sign up page?
Sign up page, of course.
So in this page, it has for account type, right?
Yes.
So I can click account as customer A. I think there is no.
Customer management. Okay.
So why do I need to take the account as branch manager?
Yes,
Yes,
actually, I
actually,
think this
this
is
is a mistake
because
because
normally
normally there is
a
a super
super
admin
admin
who
is
who
job is to create large transactions. So the user should not actually choose, have this choice. The super admin. There's a problem with the branch overview, but apart from that, this is where manager has created everything. So he creates managers and assign branches to them.
Okay. I think it's feedback. It should be feedback. I've seen your project for my Amazon. The first feedback, it is supermarket, yeah? It is supermarket. It is supermarket. Can you go to your welcome to page? It is supermarket, yeah? Instead of showing us this animation, we can make it much better, yeah? We can make it much better. So even the logo,
This
we
one?
can make it more beautiful. It should be interactive, yeah? Mm.
Yes.
Okay. Go to sign up. Sign up. Uh, what do you realize from
Yeah, the blue color.
the inconsistency? Do you see the inconsistency? Yeah. You have to stick to what you have been using. Yeah. What else? That's all for my side. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. It's overall a good one. I like you make it easier for users to browse through. It's like there are little steps and there isn't much information they need to insert. So that's a very good approach. Other than that, my question is, my first question is, you have shown us currencies, right? There are around three currencies
Yes.
that you're
Yes.
supporting. Yeah. So, how do you manage? So, let's say a user chose US dollar. So, what is happening in the background that you're converting
Actually,
it to under franc?
nothing, because that you use dollar is just for him to understand, for reference.
Mhm.
Because myself, I'm a foreigner, and when I came here, it was really hard to get used to the prices. But if I could just see things there equivalent in dollars, it would have been easier for me
Yeah.
to see if I could afford this or not.
So, yeah, that's a good thing. But how do you know it's an equivalent? For example, here's a USD. There's a Rwandan franc. How do you know it's equivalent of
Oh,
a
okay.
Rwandan franc?
It's here uh, currency rates. The super admin can change currency rates on it depending on the current price on the market. So he could modify it if there is the need to do it.
All right. So if the super admin doesn't modify it, what happens?
It will stay the same, it won't change.
From what? So by default, what is it?
By default, $1 is like 1,500
Okay, where did you get that from?
from internet.
Huh?
Internet.
The
Yeah,
like the
it's
internet. What do you
just
mean? Yeah, where from the internet?
like a quick search on Google. The converting from dollar to one franc. Like
So your
it's
system searches it on Google.
no, I did it myself.
Oh, okay. So you added it manually.
Yeah, it's manual from now.
But in the future, what do you think is a good approach?
In the future, it will be good to automate it.
How?
So the agent can go on, I don't know situation of the market. So if $1 is now 1,423 Rwanda franc, they should be able to update it instead of super admin to do it manually.
So basically, the exchange rate can be automated,
Yeah,
right? With the margin.
it's based on the market.
Yeah, and it's not also recommended to make the super admin adjust it. It should be market driven. Like your system can take over all those processes, and yeah, it can be converted automatically. All right, yeah, that's a good one. My last question. So a similar question with my previous. So there are where did you say you get the stocks from? Technical, yeah,
Technically,
yeah.
it was the database we were given, a data
You
set.
a data set.
Then I seeded it in a Superbase, and that's what my database is.
Right. So you have this data in your Superbase database.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think how does the filter work? Like technically, how does the
The
filter work?
filter uh, takes the minimum, and it's some queries. It makes queries depending on what you are giving as inputs. If you put the lower boundary like 2000, it may give a query in the database says retrieve only products that are below, above 2000. And for the upper boundary, if you choose products below 300,000, you can also add a and operator to say retrieve products with price above 2,000 and below 300,000.
All right.
Okay. Uh, Maybe one or two questions. Is it Next.js? Okay. Is it Next.js? Okay. What about your state management? What do you know about state management?
Space management.
Yeah. Have you heard of this name?
I don't know about it.
Well, there is desktop icon, yeah, on the right side of Euro.
Sorry?
There is desktop icon on the right side of Euro.
Yeah, this one
Yeah.
is
No, no,
for language.
no, no.
This one.
What's the purpose of?
Yeah, it's for the mode. This means device mode. So my PC
Can you click?
is in dark mode. I can switch to light or dark.
Okay. It's a bit confusing.
Yes, I know there is a lot of things in the map about it. I'll try to just
Yeah, for registration, I don't think we have to put account type.
yes. Thank you.
I don't think we have that. Uh, I don't think we haven't. Okay, sure.
So
Mugisha, have you deployed? Can you share the link with us? Yeah, doesn't work.
Oh yeah, go in message.
You haven't been like yeah, doing this. I don't find. You know, real simple.
So good morning once again. So this is my Simba project. So as you can see, like I have several numbers where a user can simply access the products with the discounts, uh, all the vision things describing what about Simba, and I mean what the vision of Simba, and also description of about us, and also uh, the frequently asked questions, even the branches where a user can simply see the openings and the closing, and even the contacts regarding to the branch. So they can even get access on the Google map where there is the exact location of the branch. So coming to the functionality of search and the filters, I have 11 categories where user can just click a certain category and can categorize regarding on the category. To even have the budget, the availability, where budget you can have several options, and the availability, those which are in stock or out of stock. Thing that I have not yet implemented is that having a branch of a certain product which are in stock and not in stock, which are out of stock. I mean, like regarding on the branch. So this is my search where I try to integrate AI using the Grok API from admin, where the admin is the one who manages that API. Or a user can simply type and it can even categorize regarding on the user requests where you can see the products which have the price over like a certain user expected price. So I even also have the Thank you for the So the first question is how do you manage the basic Yes. As I said, like I've been using stacks like React for the front end and Node.js for the backend part. So React was connected with the API, the Grok platform, then blog that platform just shares with the LLM data in order to be integrated in the backend part, and hence to the React regarding on the user's requests. So the AI does have the access for the database and the AI queries. Exactly, because as you see, I can make like a real conversation, like trying to talk with AI that I'm hungry, what can you help with me, wherever. Meaning like, as I've integrated a part of AI, but as well, indeed using the queries as you've been saying. So, but I prefer like integrating only AI, managing everything. I mean, getting control of everything in order to increase the automation. So on the availability, it is an option for filtering the out of scope. So why do they need to have this feature out of scope? Okay, the main reason I'd say that this goes with the branches part, because like if the user, the new branch has given is Kissimenti Simba. So if you're going to look for the product in Kissimenti Simba, and you find that you need to know what is in stock in order to make that request. So if you click in stock and then you don't find that product from Kissimenti, so you just look for either Gishushu or the other Simba branches. So this is to clarify for user to know which products are available for the nearest branch or for the branch they choose. Products will be available if it's out of stock. Is there a product? No, it's not like, I mean, from the user side, not from the admin side. Yeah, but you shouldn't see the out of products. But this is like to inform user. It's not like the list of the product in the wherever. It's like to inform user that these products are out of stock. Meaning like it's like a historical hinting or highlighting that I had this product in my branch, but it's not in stock right now.
Yes, example, I like the background. This is, just like just because you have a picture, it kind of changes the and feels like okay, I'm going to do okay. So my question is, so when you go to the checkout training, you can see the features.
Sorry, let me just have simply a product which allows us to go to the checkout. Actually, you can repeat. I just want to go there.
Yeah, so I'm now on the checkout page, but I still have.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I mean, like, as you see, this is like a disappearing part of my platform. So this is like tracking the film, I mean, the hero parts of the platform of my sim. So I don't know if like it's a good practice like to make this disappear. Regarding on me as I just consider me as like the one who is going to be using this Simba. So these clarifications tracks, I mean, like allows the user to trace
like what am I? Which category? Which category? Which price? Like to trace all these things, all this information through the entire process of using this system. I can say it like that. I don't know if it's a good approach or for me, I say like I think it's a good practice since I'm going to track all these informations through the entire process of the dealing with the system.
Right. So what can they change it? Where they will fit.
Oh yeah, you can just change them since they still function. But this will be priceless since you are already in the part of checking out.
That's my point.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so basically, if you're on the checkout page, the only thing that you want to do is to deal with checkout. So either you can make it like checkout.
Okay. As schedule.
Yeah, yes. Okay. But yeah, the filters are only for specific featuring purposes. Usually for and the other is that they do is that like for buyers, for mobile buyers, there can be filters that do not happen in car. You can also do that sort of phone.
Yeah, I really like what the project's functionality. However, I think video is quite fails.
You mean?
It's quite fails.
Thank you.
You can make it much simpler and easier for the user.
Okay.
Let's look at the city. I don't think it is much necessary setting the light zone.
So I will simply put on a profile where user can store things. The setting part will like for user in order to manage things and also update the profiles and also see the purchase history, things like that. Yeah.
One like so my other question is so when you click on the the
Numbers.
for the mouse. Yes. So we are on you can scroll back very quick. Let's see let's say I want us to
Okay.
you can scroll back.
Yeah.
Maybe you can fix those. So it should be you can use on the single string to go to the array. So that's order to be the same we can those
Okay.
and that's shape.
But
Dark, I think
It's a lot.
yeah.
The list.
wait.
The list of the numbers.
Okay. Language.
Yeah, so what you just switch button. No, the switch button. Which is
This one.
yes.
Yeah.
That's dark mode light mode.
This is light and then this.
Doesn't tell anything, you just switch it. Maybe you can use a different icon so that it's
Okay.
looks like we're on, but you don't know how we're what's going to happen. I was just playing around.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with phone number of the website.
Mm.
One phone. I think that's you only ask one. Or if you feel the best phone number, if let's say the user has two phone numbers, if the two users put the first number, you can automatically feed the others.
You know the reason I integrated that? So you might come from Ethiopia and then you're new in Uganda. So you can have like a mate who already have like phone number or random phone number, but you don't have that. So it is better like you were the one making the order. So the first phone number is the availability of the client. So what is the best practice in order to reach out the client? But for the second one, for payments, processes or payments stuffs. So
Yeah, but it should be optional.
oh, okay, that makes sense. It might be option.
So if the guy is from, let's say somewhere, can use one.
Not really in Rwanda. You cannot use Momo data. I mean, unless you have random phone number.
So basically, you just run that.
Yeah, maybe. Can you use United States phone number to pay Momo?
No,
You can.
no, you can get that one asking. So that's you need a phone number for one day.
Yeah.
Point saying is for the payment, and the other number which is received from the bank. You can put it there so that people can come in on WhatsApp. I think this.
Yeah.
So like we are using
So you friend face
Yeah, you can pay for you, and then doesn't mean like it's going to be a variable. Even like you might have even other stuff to deal with. You want like deal with your orders, so you can even have your operator communicating with them. And that might even
So let's see the
admin side.
let's see the current order. Let's see how we can manage it.
Sorry. Allow me to use this. Okay, this is the admin dashboard. So, as you see, we have the live product picture data sets that have been shared by Mr. Emery, or how already one customer that's placed an order. And we all have like today's revenue, everything, like charts, all these things. So here, as I said, we just take like an API from Grok. So this is the one that's going to be used with the conversation stuffs, but it is going, since it expires, so just since I'm not using the paid one, so it might even go out of limit. So we just have to create another one and we're testing. After pasting it there, so I have just to test it. So it's not expired or whatever. I then save it. So
You can receive orders.
this was products, instructions. I guess this is the first here. We just managed to. As I said, we have a customer even dashboard, but don't have the demo credentials of them unless I go to the local VAT. Yeah. But it's the one who managed the like the orders, the customer contacts, wherever. Unless you want me like to go to the local VAT, just so because I'm not here.
What do you have?
For it's the same thing, but for the customer care, as I said, I don't have like the demo credentials. As you see here, we can even create them. Yeah. customer care users. You can even like create.
As a super admin.
Yeah, as a super admin.
So we have, okay, so you're going
To treat it like no, I'm not going to log in. Customer care team is managed under administrator.
Yeah, so you're under administrator.
Yeah, so I'm going to create like a customer care team.
No,
Yeah,
as a super admin,
yeah.
you have to have an ability to see everything.
I just asked Wikiers about that, and they told me that it might be an overhead to the administrator. So since you're going to I mean, there are those people who are going to use this platform. So I can't think like can manage all those messages as an administrator. Meanwhile, you can have like a separate team that can deal with all of that. But I understand what we're trying to mean. The administrator would track even those stuffs that are taking place in the care team. That's what I mean.
So basically, what you can do is super admin can do is see only. Right? Like you just saw orders.
Yeah.
Nothing else. So basically, you're giving me a super admin only for
And managing the API wherever things and managing the user for the
API key and just see what's happening. I can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, you can do anything, but not the managing product wherever. Or you can see the information of the request that took place, but I will teach that.
Thank you. And super admin is the most powerful. Okay, you give them everything. So the feeling gets overwhelming. You have to have it. That will make sense. Like we're using everything. So you can have separate accounts. Okay. So that they should have everything. You shouldn't keep anything. Right? But as you mentioned, if you think it's going to be overwhelming, you can use a dashboard. For example, this is a landing page. It doesn't make sense. If you are a system admin, you want to see different accounts. And you want to manage them. So that's my comment for you.
Thank you.
So, my name is Sam. For those of you who don't know me, the judges, and you guys know me. So, this is the Simba project. So, for me, I try to use the actual Simba logo. I didn't think that if you try to use images, then you are kind of like they can sue you because Simba has an actual logo. You have to use the actual Simba logo. This is just the hero banner. So this is a client account. You have the option to their manager accounts and then their client accounts. This is a client account. So this is the opening page. When it's the landing page, we have some categories here. Oh, there's a start shopping button. You can scroll. When you scroll, you can see some of the products. On the left side, we have shop by category, and we have the current filter. You can even search for any products you want. For example, a good feature here is that when you search for any products, let's say you want milk, for example, it will appear, right? See? This is powered by Grok. The way it works is that no matter what you type, you can either say milk. How do you call milk in French? For guys who know French. Let's try learn, right? So milk in French is guide. Oui. Oui. So if you type in guide, milk will come up. If you try to type in, because we support 3 languages here in Rwanda, Kinyarwanda, English, and French, you can even try to type in. There's also a search bar here, right? You can even try the Kinyarwanda word, and it will come up still, right? So that's one feature I tried to focus on implementing. It was, I think, one of the main features we were supposed to focus on. If I'm right, I don't remember, but I think so. These categories work. If you press one of them, it immediately brings what you want, just beverages. If I click, for example, dairy, it will bring milk, yogurt, eggs. Yeah, yogurt is dairy, right? There's no one who's going to. And cheese, right? So that's pretty much it. Meat, yeah, brings whatever you want. So how do you actually say you want to purchase something? How do you go about it? You can either come here, you click on the product to come up. You can share or do whatever you want. But for now, I'm just going to be quick. You can add to cart. When you add to cart, it immediately pops up here. The cart, whatever, they should show up, as you can see. If you click on it, it opens up your cart, and you can just proceed to checkout. On checkout, you have to enter your name. You have to enter your name. For example, this has to be a random phone number. Those are the requirements, unless they change them. Last they checked, it had to be a random number. If you start typing, it will immediately tell you it must be a valid random number, right? Because Momo does not support any other numbers. I think someone mentioned it earlier. So you have to type in an actual random number. There are 10 digits. So if you want the stuff to be delivered to you, you have to add some delivery instructions. Whatever you want. Then you continue to branch selection. Which branch do you want it to come from? These are some simple branches. You choose one. Then you just select time when it's pick up. And then just continue to deposit. And then here you have to enter the Momo number you'll be paying with. Because sometimes you can have a different number and then there's a different one you wish to be paid on. So you have to make a clear distinction. So you put the number here too, and then you pay. There's a small deposit fee, and then your order is pressed. But it's even though it says it's successful, it's not complete yet. You can either print your receipt or you can return to home. If I choose print receipt, it should show up. See. Yeah, it should show up. Okay. Now the interesting part is try to go to the admin account. Let's sign in as an admin. Sorry? Oh. So I used Cloud for authentication. I had initially used Firebase for the backend, but then this project turned out to be not that serious. So I had to repurpose the database, and then I started using Cloud for authentication. So this is the admin account. So when the last time I was using it, I was using Kinyarwanda, which is actually very good. It shows that it has state persistence. I was using Kinyarwanda. I opened it now. It's still in Kinyarwanda. That means if I switch to English and I close the site, the next time I open it to be in English, right? So when you're an admin or a manager, in a manager account, you have a dashboard, right? It wasn't there in the whatever, in the other. It's so make sure. You see, there's no dashboard in the customer account, right? So when you're a manager, you have. Okay, yeah. So you have a dashboard. If you can open the dashboard, you immediately see the orders that have been placed. So this is the order I just placed right now. Those are the people I entered. I selected the Remera branch, customer name, sum, the number, pickup time, whatever. So as a manager, I have to assign a staff member, right? To make sure, to follow up and make sure it happens. So there is no funny business, right? So I can click that it's ready. When I click that it's ready, this guy should get, let's see, there should be some notifications when the order is ready. When the manager selects changes the set to ready, there should be some notifications like your order is now complete, your order is ready for pickup, so and so. Let us see dashboard. So the dashboard can also show you branches. You have like the branch to show you the active orders in that branch. They show you the Timirongo branch, the active orders, different branches and active orders that they have. You can just check them. You can also check your inventory. For example, this is what we have in stock for the Kanombe branch. Let's check the Remera. You see, I just ordered, I think it was milk, so it had to decrease. And there have been some orders, so and so. Yeah. Basically, that's it. Language translation works, checkout works. You can also add products to your wish list if you want. For example, these are already added to my wish list. If I want to add to a wish list, just click this, and then it will show me that avocado has been added to my wish list. So if I click wish list here, I get the products that are on my wish list, right? Yeah. Okay, so time is up. Input again.
That's I have questions. So can you log out and go to the project?
So if I go to the home page while I'm logged out, nothing shows up. Eventually, I was just showing stuff and only requiring sign in when I was going on checkout. But when we were submitting this to the AI grader, it was giving me zero. When you don't have an initial sign in, 0 out of 100. So I had to add Clark had to add this route to every page. You can see it's been added after, but as a site like supermarket sites, they shouldn't ask you to sign in on the first step. It should show you something, and then you sign in later, right? That's how it should be. But sadly, AI. So
or is it AI?
No. This had to be done to avoid zero. So this is not my wish. My wish was that. Let me show you something.
Like there is an AI creator for the content, and when you play it, like it needs to be unless like otherwise
Yeah, we even had to include the walkthrough in our GitHub reports because the AI was not
Where is
on
the
point.
point that says that you need to sign in user first?
Sorry?
So it says, the AI says that you need to.
Yeah, if you don't have this, because for it was trying to log in fast. For one of the requirements was that you have a sign-in page. So it just assumed it comes fast. If you didn't find it, you not the job.
Yeah,
That's
so-
me, I have zero.
Yeah, so. So my you can't actually, without seeing anything, without providing any value, you can't just ask the user, please insert
Yeah.
information. You need to,
Yeah.
but he doesn't still know what you're doing. So you have to at least make the whole interface guest friendly. Then after that, they want to maybe they guest friendly. So yeah, I'm saying every page should be guest friendly. So
That's actually how it was. It's just I'm still a little bit traumatized from the zeros I was receiving. But to remove this, it's very simple. I just added so if you guys, it will be time consuming, but if you check, I just came to this, I think it's in the source files.
it's okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, I just added around. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, so we're not testing your technical computer.
Yeah.
We're testing your test. Okay? So you need to have that test of knowing if user likes this one as a yeah. So my second UI related question is, I think I'm sure everyone noticed it. You've used rate across all over the CTA buttons. What card rate? Pay rate.
Oh yeah. Oh, let me show you something.
You don't want basically them to like what?
That's why we need the images. So Simba has colors. If no, guys, bear with me for a second. If they give you a job to make an HSG website and you use yellow instead of blue, would they accept it? Think about it. Oh, what? A national website and you use orange. What is that? Simba has colors red, yellow, white. You have to use those. If you check my website, I haven't used any other color except this green. It's actually an embarrassment. I'll remove it. But otherwise, it's supposed to be red, orange, as I mean red, orange, and white.
Yeah. So the thing is, of the color palette of any company, it can be red. But so your CDK may not be red. Red is like always a red flag. I don't like. That's a word. Basically. You don't want them to
So
do it.
like this one.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
so as a mobile user, I would say, what's happening? Yeah, from that perspective.
Yeah. So, but changing it to green will
You
look
can actually use
anti-Simba.
orange. You can use color that's very close to
I can use like orange maybe. Okay, I'll try that. I wanted it to be different from this AI button, so just
that's to work.
yeah. But I'll change that. It's okay. It's not very big issue.
they are asking if the AI.
There. Oh yes. So this AI assistant is powered by Grok. I want what's milk. See, and then it will just recommend milk and some products you choose. Can add to that from here. Yeah, it's basically it works. So
From my side, I really like the simplicity of it. It's very simple.
So, so the color consistency is
What's the issue?
so basically, as a relation, you have as a city you have white, but I also see a button is yellow. I think it's removed.
Oh, you normal MTN colors for yellow. So you're using
You
official
can't be
colors.
using every company's color in your website. Makes sense.
I think the issue you have is on that last checkout. So I use like what color do you recommend, for example?
The same color you're using. That's recommended. It will make your preference also.
So I use like you recommend I use like orange.
Orange, yeah. Or I can.
You cannot. So I just wanted to use the official colors because I was wondering like if you go, you are asking like, MTN to allow you to use like Momo or something. And it's just
Yeah, but that's like functionality like it's a good. And I like one of the features that I like is it detects the language dynamically research. Nice one. Yeah, my last question is when you try to change a language.
the language.
Yes.
Everything changes. Everything. Even the names are changed.
So go back and try to change the language. Okay, all right, good. So here,
Yeah.
if like by mistake the language changes,
Yeah.
there's no way you know what is English. For example, for me, like this is English, right?
Yeah.
If you make it Rwanda, Kenya Rwanda. Well, if I want to change it, I need to understand it. You know what I mean? So if it's French,
So
you
it's
can
like,
write it in the French language.
sorry, what? What do you want me to change exactly?
So English, you have to say it English, no matter.
Oh,
what
I read
language.
the full.
Yeah.
This is best practice. All websites do it like this. I think, right?
So I get what you need to actually take your recommendations. Like they are asking, like they are telling you what the best practice is.
Oh, okay.
I get what it's trying to say. You can English,
Write it in. At least you have a
You want like a full name that's
each language name.
It's not just the question is what if
I don't understand.
how will you know to go back in English?
Oh, so you want like it says the
What if it changes to Arabic linguistic? Or we like to try to do it
It translates a lot.
Yeah, it shouldn't translate the name of the language.
Oh.
So that you can get back to the language. So if it was in French and you don't know French, you don't have any way to.
Actually, that's a very good recommendation. So I keep all of them in English. Say like the display here it says English. When I change to like French, it will say French on top. When I change to like Kinyarwanda, it will say Kinyarwanda on top. Where?
It's the same, right? You see it's in Kinyarwanda.
Yes.
Try to switch back.
English, yes.
Yeah,
I can't see English now.
it's difficult to find out English if you don't change it to
Everything.
Okay. So oh, this is what you did. Oh, I get so the communication is good now. Yeah, I understand. Okay, yeah, this is actually big mistake. The languages should stay there.
I think you understand the three languages. So it was like easy for you.
Very good. Could have said that. I thought you were meaning like this issue was the UI. You wanted me to write the full names.
No need.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's actually understandable. Yeah. Any other suggestions?
You can see the search cost.
Sorry?
The search.
Research. Okay, it's just 15 English. Okay. What should we search for?
Integrate AI.
Sorry? Sorry?
Integrated
Yeah,
research.
yeah.
Maybe
It's integrated block in the search bar.
you say like breakfast research.
So, for example, for
Kind
try
of research.
breakfast. So it has some issues. For example, like when I type, when I start typing, for example, it starts sending some requests.
There's no device.
Yeah. So yeah, there's some issue. Right now, all it does is just translating, but you have to type quick. They are free tier models, so I got kind of discouraged when trying to make them as perfect as possible. So even what it does, it's a miracle. I appreciate. But if you try to, for example, if I wanted like to type "I want milk," for example, I want milk. Right now, it's sending. It's okay. So this is a miracle. Still, it's coming, but yeah. Right. So at each step, it's sending a request. As you type, it's sending request, sending request. Since a group fit here has some limits, cannot exceed. So as you see, it starts as you type. Sometimes it says it's not available, and so on and so on. So there's a limit on the request. Gemini has even worse limits than Grok. As Grok has best fit here.
It's most efficient when you have the screen with the continuous using Google. So you don't pass them to the screen and fill their name when you check.
Oh, you have it. Oh,
You
yes.
also fill that
So when you join the checkout, it's already pre-filled.
Yeah. That
Very good idea. Very good. Very good. And just yeah. One more. Yes.
I believe it was a good presentation. I think there is 6 or 7 people that have left, and some of you have like classes in the afternoon, and like it's we have taken a bit much time than expected, so we can't actually finish it today. Right? So what we do is tomorrow morning we can start at 9:30 and try to finish it. Otherwise, it's going to take all day with the current because the interaction is good, right? Students are showcasing and students are giving recommendations, asking questions, which are going to be helpful. So what I want you guys to do is try to be here at 9:30 tomorrow, and for those of you guys who are already presented, try to fix your projects with the recommendations that they're making them for you. And like I will try to compile some of the recommendations for the students if there is notes, and I will send it to you guys. That's for today. You have questions from?
So for those who hasn't been presenting,
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
so
We have, I think, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people.
I don't know if the headset,
One more.
yeah, I need to present because tomorrow I don't know if
I mean, there is like you have time for one.
No.
okay. Thank you. So my name is Frank. Thank you. My name is Frank, and I'm going to present my project in Simba. Um, this is a landing page. As you see, we have a hello section with a bunch of information for the new visitors or customers just to get uh, a little bit of information about Simba. And then we have also products, but in the navbar uh, we have search, we have the filters, we do have categories, uh, the language, the language switch, which can be French, uh, which can be French, and Kinyarwanda also. So we do have a wish for the wish list. So you have just to log in. So for there, we user have a specific wish list, and yeah, we have also cut. Let's try to navigate through the website. So if I come in the website and I see all this stuff about Simba, I will try to search. Like, let me try to search. Let's say I I want something for the body. So here you will get some results based on the contest. If you say for the party and let's say for breakfast, let's see if I can get the contest. Sorry. Yeah, for the breakfast, you see we can get different products, which include coffee, which include oats. Is it oats? Okay. It's fruits and all those kind for which you can use for the breakfast. And also, let's try to use this compound and some other products for the cart. And let's say for this cognac, and then we come for the cart. We have a different options to clear the cart, and uh, also to go to checkout. If we try to sign in, let's sign in as a user. So if we try to sign in as a user, we can continue in our cart and go for the checkout. In the checkout, we have different options. We have pickup and we have delivery. So the difference between pickup and delivery checkout is because for the pickup, you can come and select nearest shop which you want to pick your order from, and that will display also the shop which can satisfy your order or your cart. You see this shop, it can satisfy this cart, so you will have the option to navigate through, or you see this can be cart inventory is confirmed. Once it's confirmed, you can come and select pickup time, recurring orders. If you want your order to be recalled on one time, maybe weekly or monthly. Also, we have this section to apply to apply let me say the name. And for the contacts, we use only contacts in Rwanda. Let's try to put like 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And then if we come here for pay now, they will tell you this is invalid contact Rwandan phone number. So if we input 2 in our features, okay, here we can. So if you are using a smartphone, it will take you, once you are not integrating MomoPay, it will take you in a phone app so that you can continue for paying. So right now, let's cancel it. And that we have this order confirmation, which you can print or download. So if you try and download the invoice, let's see, this is how the invoice will look. So, and then we can continue with in my orders to keep tracking orders. Here we have pending. So let's try in admin for the admin, because the admin is the one who manages is that shop. So I have a little bit. So this is shop admin dashboard. So we have this analytics, and also for the order, you have to come on order queue. We have one incoming orders. So let's see for the pending orders, we have this order which we order lately. We can say let's accept, and once it's accepted, we can come and assign to the staff. So in our staff, we have, you can assign to the staff. Here we have a list of the staff based on the shop. So once the order is assigned, let's try to sign in as a staff. So for now I have to fix this this URL, and so this is the dashboard for the staff. The staff will receive that order. You see it's assigned orders, and the staff can try to prepare order as much as possible. So let me try to reduce screen so that I can. So once the staff receives order and start preparing, he can mark as preparing, which will change also in client side. So once the order is ready, it can mark as um, this is the notifications which will be displayed on the client side if the order is preparing or something is broken here. Let's try to go in my orders. No, my orders. So in my orders also the status is changing. Yeah. Any question? So for this section, this is a hard coded branches, but I have put it here with an idea of, let's say, the rating of the branch will be available here. Once the order is satisfied, pickup, it's marked as pickup, the user can uh, apply reviews or yeah, it's for the reviews and they try to get all the available branches.
So personally, I believe it is necessary because not all products can be available in all supermarkets. So you can't just pick up understand?
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessary. So I believe this is just very how do you get
How I integrate the AI. So for the AI, I use Glock. I use Glock, and I try to add like context filtering, like the kind of situation, and so it tries to understand the context which a user wants, and it gives you some product which it thinks it will arrive with the context, and when you try also to search to give you different products.
when you try to research some content, search it, send request to the
No, first, okay, yeah, I get it. When you are typing, it uses manual search, like filtering manual search. While you are typing, so it filters. Let's try like you see milk. It try to filter all the products which that word is involved. Yeah, but when you click enter, it uses AI.
but it would be nice that if you have the prompts like and yeah, the user he doesn't know like have to be right, have to send the
And if you're true, maybe to log out, we have
Log out. Yeah, we already have a log.
try to say
Okay. Try to sign in. For this, I have broken the URL, so this is for the sign. Uh-huh.
we should resolve this.
Yeah. It's also it's broken.
One that they have to feedback. So first one, I like how open the header. Uh, we are seeing minor. Let's 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 change to English language. English.
This is the English language.
Okay, let's change it to another
Okay.
language.
Okay.
Select there. When you want to show in the language, it says when you select it, then you select it. Yeah. I don't think it is necessary to add selecting all. It's very clear.
Yeah, it's just for the selected.
No. As long as as long as it's very clear, however, adding a necessary word or a This is an activity. It's important.
So I should delete this selected. I should delete this selected word.
Not it.
You mean this selected one?
Yeah. So the same applies for category.
Yeah, so all categories of this children and center.
This is my first figure. The second one, I think it was already written. We don't need to have branch item. Add branch in the header if you want to add, you want to display branch. You can add branch item in the category, and then that you can find the list of branch.
Okay, let me try to get your question. So you mean I should not?
You will have a list of branches going here.
Okay.
Instead of having a list of branches, we are running like this. We can add branch,
Like this.
item or category. Our head in our header, and we can get those lists.
So to get you mean to get products from a specific branch, that we have to select branch and get specific. Yeah, it's really understandable that the way I've implemented
This
it.
is for you use this for filtration. You use this.
No, this one is not for filtration. This one is for displaying reviews.
Branches.
Yeah, reviews of the branches. It's not for filtration.
Not for filtration.
Yeah, the filtration happens in the cart.
Yeah, it is basically we have branch category in our header. Once you click it, it displays the name of but then if we want to add the detail of that branch, we can add more pages.
Like how? That's the
If it is necessary, you can add the detail of the branch.
details of the branch,
Yeah.
like location,
Name.
contact, and the product, just to filter the products. That for now it's hard coded, but I have added it by the idea of just displaying the reviews according to the branches.
If that is for the viewer, is it clickable?
No, right now it's not clickable. It's just
It's acting as
yeah, it's just hard coded. Yeah. It's not clickable right now. It's just there just to display the rating of the branches. You see this.
okay. What do you think if we add something that we get displaying product, we don't find as common instead of displaying the branch.
So for that point, I get it, but I really think that how do you know that other supermarket doesn't have one product, or you just need to add the new products maybe can be helpful. If you just have a new product in your shop, you can add it here.
So I think like to talk on this comment, you have a very nice feature where you go down, you see the feature department. That's actually the most important thing the user should want, not the branch, right? So you can actually replace the places, like you can read the feature department, the sales department. I really like it. It also has what kind of food looks like the future. Yeah, you can no, not this one. This is very good.
Okay, I can use this feature.
Just showing the branches.
Plus, you need to have a review system, right, for months. You need to have somewhere that you can review price if that's it. So you can consider that. Right. So let's go to my comments. I mean, my feedback. Can you go to homepage?
For the home page,
Yeah, so your homepage is very good, but you need to make the video full screen. Right? Why is this trust signal? What is it? Yeah, but you can move it down, right? But the video and the background are not perfect. You have to make it perfect so that it's more interesting. That's my comment on that. And the other thing I've noticed is that you have notifications. I think that's the only. I think it's only you who have notifications from our previous. Do we have notifications? Maybe I didn't notice it. Okay. So, but I like that you have notifications. But on the notifications, I noticed that you can't see details. Can you see details? It just shows you the notifications.
if you push on the notification, they have to take you in that order.
Does it do that?
Yeah, right now I didn't push it. Right now,
Okay,
I still have
you
it.
have that. Because the purpose of notification is you know you have information, but you want to know more because you want to link. You can link it with border.
Yeah, it's just to link it to the order.
And yeah, and on the homepage from like my other comments go down, you can see that to add two parts, the button is very strong, right? Like what are you trying to do? You're making it hard for buyers to, and you also again ask them again, right? So you're like adding steps to add your cart to your products to your cart. So that's a payment. So like yeah, go into details. Let's go into the details. Detail of
Of the product.
detail yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like that you might like. I believe that's you're using some sort of short. Can you explain what's what you're doing?
On this, you may like, it's just, it picks the product and try to look on other the product which can be interested by using.
What do you mean? Like technically explain it.
Like when we try to see it, it goes in different categories and pick a random product that can be related to that product. Let's say for this,
Did you write the algorithm or what's happening?
um, it's not for the algorithm or that kind of stuff. I just try to use random random products from different categories.
There's no relation. There's no sense. Like why are you suggesting this? So it can be a completely different product.
Yeah,
But
you may find different product. Let's say this is the toilet cleaner.
they're not. So this is a soap.
We
What you're
have,
seeing is also similar soap.
yeah.
Then you can also see liquid parts.
Mhm.
Liquid, yeah, whether it's alcohol as well.
Yeah.
So it's just random. Also, you can list um, items in that specific category. So, for example, this category, what's the category of this specific?
It's for the cleaning and sanitary. Cleaning and sanitary products.
Yeah. So you can show other cleaning products.
Yeah.
So that it's related. Okay. You
you shouldn't see the beverage here.
Yeah.
Yes, you see alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
You know what alcohol? If you add that, it will actually be a very good feature. People will need to see other some other things. Um, and my final comment is on your dashboard. I think your dashboard is looks very good.
You mean for super short?
Let's start with super.
Okay. So this is a super admin.
This looks very enterprise level. Um, so my question for is like, do we need the header view basically? So the headers, they're all buyer side person. You can actually remove the for profile you can use yeah, so that's it. And the other one is like I have seen on the checkout that you make the buyers select recurring orders. How do you actually manage that?
For the recurring orders, I have a super-based function. So it will when that date is according to the day you just order, then you select like weekly order. For the next week on that date, it will automatically reorder it to trigger the function to automatically seen as the order which is pending. The function it's been triggered regarding on the date of the next order, which will be
You need a product.
no, it's in that in backend. It's in backend.
You have a background
Yeah, it's just you know the
how do you use Superbase for the background?
yeah it's
So
public.
you have the background state product.
Yeah,
So how do you trigger that function?
it will trigger itself regarding.
I don't think so. You need to have either a conjure or background state, obviously. So yeah, this event gets triggered. Please send some notifications to the admin list that you have that when you think of this feature from the buyer side, you go to what's needs to happen. That's it. Thank you very much.
Like I said, myself is more of a going to make your presentation, and for you,